Hello.
Hello, ma'am. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm pretty well. Thanks for asking. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. So, how's your day going?
Actually, I just woke up a few minutes back, and I straight away, went came for the class.
All right. Okay, that's quite nice. Do you feel fresh? Did you sleep well?
Yes.
All right, great. What plans do you have for today?
No such plans I have for today because I'm a mother of a 6 months old baby. So I
Oh,
have to stay at home and nurse him. So yeah.
right. Okay, that's really sweet. All right. Did you get a chance to go through the session notes?
Yes, I saw the topic, winning the lottery.
Are you fine with this topic?
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about this then. So, have you ever tried your luck at the lottery?
No, I have
No.
never.
And why
No,
not?
I don't believe in such things. Like I don't want such amount of money to get without doing anything.
Hmm.
I am a hardworking person. I want to earn. Of course, I want to earn a lot of money, but you know,
Yes.
uh, after doing some amount of work on my own, I don't want suddenly, a lot of money without doing anything. And I don't
Right.
like that. Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense. You want to work hard for your money. Okay. So, if you ever did, try your luck at the lottery, what do you think is the likelihood of you winning?
I don't think I can win.
And why is that?
I'm not that lucky.
Oh no. Don't be pessimistic. I'm sure there is a shot.
Yeah, maybe after trying for a month, once I can get something.
Right. Okay. So, do you think lottery is based out of probability or luck?
I don't know much about probability because I don't know how the entire process goes on. But people say that when you buy a lottery, you need to buy a whole lot. There's number written on it, and you have to
Yes.
buy a whole lot of numbers all together. So I don't know the mechanism, but yes, it's about it's. I think 90% is luck.
Yeah. All right. I mean, that is true. There are some people who won the lottery multiple times. So maybe their luck is really good, right? Okay. And let's say, I kind of persuade you to go buy a lottery ticket today. And let's say you won, okay? Let's say you win like 1 crore. Okay. What will you do with that money?
Yes, of course, I will be very surprised
Mm-hmm.
and happy. Uh, and with the money, I think the thing I would not do is that I don't use that money to elevate my standard of living.
Right.
I would not do that.
Mm-hmm.
Rather, I would use the money to some amount of money to help the needy people, which I cannot do now because I don't have much money, to
Right.
spend on others.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so that I will do, because there are many poor people who are living on the streets. They don't have the basic amenities. So
Absolutely.
it always it will be nice to be able to help them. And also I maybe once in a 3 or 4 months I can visit to different NGOs and give people some like food or clothes, medicines, and
Right.
sanitary napkins for the children. So I can give them. I will go and I will directly give them. I
Mm-hmm.
will not give the whole thing to the NGO people because then I would not be sure whether the needy people are actually getting those
Right. Exactly.
things. Yes. And one other thing that I would do, I really want to start my own business.
Mm-hmm.
Though I don't have any idea of what I am actually going to do, but I will. And so, if I get such amount of money, I will surely start my business.
Wow, that's really nice. What I love about your answer is the first thing you said is you will not use it to improve your standard of living. You will donate it to charity and, actually go and give the supplies to the people who are in need yourself instead of, giving the money because people can't be trusted these days, right? I really like your answer. You are very altruistic. I think you're a philanthropist. We need more people like you in this world. Also, I love that answer. You said you would start your own business, right, with the rest of the money. And what business are we talking about here?
Actually, I am really into skincare.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Wow.
don't do much, but whenever I see a new product advertising, you know, I try to buy that product. I have many products in my room. I dump them and don't use them more than
Mhm.
once or twice, and they got expired. And my mother used to say, "Why do you keep buying all these things because you don't even use them?" So for
Right.
me, it's very fascinating. I can't resist myself. I have to buy those products. So I think I will start my own skincare brand,
Wow.
skincare and hair care products. You know, and another business that I want to start is because some of my friends are also doing this clothing business. So what they
Right.
are doing is they are buying a lot of products from at a cheap price from from the places where those products are famous, and then
Right.
they are showing those products on different social media platforms,
Mm-hmm.
and then they are supplying
Right. Wow.
online, delivering those products online.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's a good business.
It's a
Um,
great business.
I will try. I want to try my hand at.
Wow. Okay. I really like your ideas. I really like that you're into skincare. You have really flawless skin, so I think it's working out.
Thank
All right, then.
you.
Tell me about this. How did you get into skincare? I heard, there's a lot of chemicals and components that you need to know about. So, do you know about all of these?
I don't know. I don't. I'm not that person who reads all the ingredients and search
Right.
on Google what those what are the benefits and uh, of those ingredients. But yes, I since childhood, I have seen my mother doing a lot of like homemade products. So she uses a lot of homemade products on her skin. So
Mhm.
I also tend to use those things like tomatoes,
Right.
tomato and potatoes. So these are basically anti. Tomato is like when you are tanned, so if you use it, your tan will surely be removed. And potato, I use it for my dark circles. It's very good for your skin. If you have any black spots and pimple spots on your
Right.
face, then it will be removed. So there are these things which my mother taught me, and I follow from since childhood. But
Mm-hmm.
as I'm fascinated about new products, I can't resist myself, so I buy those products, and it doesn't mean I use them. I use
Right.
them for once or twice. But I really like body washes. I
Mm-hmm.
really like body lotions. I have three, four, five types of body lotions from different
Right.
companies. I do like a lot of hair oils and face masks. Uh,
Right.
so yes, I want to use all of the products. I sometimes make a list of in the morning I will use this, and at this time I will use this. Sometimes I make a list so that I
Right.
can follow it. But since I'm a very lazy person, it's not possible for me to to follow all the steps. So what I do is I follow I wash my face at least twice a day,
Hmm.
and I toned my face and I put moisturizer. So these are the basic things that I can't miss.
Right.
And yes, always I put sunscreen.
Wow, okay, that's really nice, that you have a lot of products, but you still stick to your, core products that you always use. So you told me a little bit about how, your mom has, natural remedies and skincare that she makes at home, and you've gotten that from her. So tell me the difference between, store-bought products and like homemade products.
Okay, so some store bought products that I have been using for a long time now. Like I said, moisturizer and sunscreen. So those are store bought products, and the products really suit me, and I don't get any pimples and anything. I have combination skin, uh, so uh, whenever I buy product, I need to keep in mind whether the product is going to suit me or not. But thankfully, I found a moisturizer and sunscreen that suits me. So yes.
All right. Okay. And tell me about, these like, we just spoke about these natural remedies that your mom uses. So in the past, I'm sure like back in her day, all of these products weren't available, right? That we buy in the store today. So they use natural remedies. And do you think that actually works?
Yes, I think it actually works, but uh, you have to use it for a longer time.
Hmm.
If you have acne all over your face and you have an event to go maybe in 3 or 4 days, then I don't think it will work because it needs some amount of time to get adjusted in your skin, and then it will do its work. So do it regularly, not before an event, and eventually your skin will, your texture will improve, the skin color will improve. Uh, yes,
Right. Like you said, consistency is key. I should definitely take some advice on skincare from you sometime. All right.
yes.
So we spoke about, one business idea that you have, that is launching your own skincare brand. And the other one was starting, an online business for clothing, if I'm not wrong. Right. So what do you think are the benefits of promoting your products and marketing on social media?
Oh, so yes, it is very, very important. Nowadays, with the growing popularity of social media, it becomes really important for a person who is launching his or her own product for the first time, because we get to know about the product through marketing only.
Yes.
Whether we are seeing the advertisements on TV or maybe on YouTube,
Hmm.
on Facebook, you know. So if we don't show the product, people would not know that the product exists in the market, and they will not go and buy it.
Yes.
So you have to, these ads. There are many ads of the products which we. Some ads are, like totally crap, and some ads
Hmm.
are, I can say the little ad. I really love the ad, and whenever I see the ad, it triggers me to buy the soap. So
Right.
I think it has a positive effect on people's mind. So I also want to search for different popular social media bloggers, and I want to send them my products, and I want to request them to use those products and then give their review on them.
Right. Okay, that's really nice. It sounds like you already have a plan set and you want to send packages to other influencers. That is also a great way of
Yes,
promoting the product.
yes,
Okay, that so you just told me how important ads are. And I completely agree with you. That's what gets your traction and your user engagement. So is there any ad that you watched and it really stuck to you? It's like your favorite ad and you instantly bought the product. Has that ever happened to you?
Yeah, most of the time, whenever I see the ads of body lotions and like Nivea body lotion,
Right.
and also like lipsticks and nail polish. Yeah, I am fascinated by these things also, kajal and all this.
Right. Okay. So you are like the target audience for, these skincare products, right?
Yes.
Okay. Great. And is there any ad that you watched where you're just like, this isn't worth it, and the ad is just not pleasing or like it was offensive?
Offensive. Uh, I don't think I can't remember. So some ads are, I feel that some ads don't have any meaning.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can say the James ad, two or three, there are two or three James ads. So as we know, the target audience for James will be children. But in those ads, there are no children, only the adults. So maybe they are trying to, change their target audience from children to, adults.
Right.
So those ads don't make any sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, because the person is licking the screen where the gems are, dropping from there.
Yes.
So I don't think it's fascinating at all. Uh, and there are many such ads which don't give any message or don't give any value to the product,
Right.
add any value to the product.
Okay, I really like your observation there, with the GEMS ad about how they might be trying to change their target audience. Not a lot of people make that observation, so that's, very good. You seem like a very introspective person. Okay, and the other thing that I wanted to ask you was, a lot of people these days skip ads and they really hate ads. Like even on YouTube, the second the skip ad option comes, people click on it, and it infuriates some people, right? Why do you think that is?
Actually, it depends. If you are watching something important, like if you have an exam and you want to clarify some topics, and you are
Right.
watching those videos, and if in between you are getting ads, then it's very much irritating.
Mm-hmm.
If you are uh, generally watching something for entertainment purpose, I don't think getting ads in between would be uh, it would be a nice idea, because the ads are good. You can see, you can watch the ad and get an idea about how creative people are, because we are like, I am like 9 to 5. I have a job that I like in the morning I wake up and I go to office. I return and I watch maybe TV or something,
Mm-hmm.
and then I have my dinner and I sleep. So this is my everyday routine.
Right.
So when we see those, new movies, new ads, so it gives us an idea about how creative people are, and how we also can do something like this. Because TikTok and Facebook Reels and YouTube Reels, YouTube Shorts. So you can see that many people are coming into limelight, on and off, because
Absolutely.
which is only because of their talent. A person, maybe he is showing something from his village, from his remote village, but
Right.
he gets popular in no time because of his talent. So by seeing those things, we can also introspect that yes, I have some uh, I also have, I can also do that, or maybe I have always wanted to do that. Oh, so we can
Right.
realize.
Absolutely. What I got from this mainly is that, ads are not just about marketing and branding, but they also show people's creative and artistic abilities, right? And you have an eye for that. So that's really nice. And like you said, you very rightly said that watching Facebook videos and, YouTube shorts and Instagram reels all of these bring out small talents, and people who don't really get the opportunity to go on the main stage, they are showcased to these platforms. So very well said. I really like that. Okay, I had a really nice conversation with you. We started, talking about the lottery, and then the conversation naturally shifted to, skincare and small business.
skincare and
I really like, natural drifts in conversation, so that's completely fine. Can I give you some feedback based on what we just spoke
yes,
about?
yes, ma, yes,
All right, great. So the first thing that I noticed is that, you're very bubbly and you have a great voice modulation. So when you speak, your tone and your pitch modulate and they change when it is necessary. Okay, so great job and keep that up. But something that you can work on is your eye contact. Okay, so it's very normal that when we're thinking, we look up for a bit, but after you're done thinking, for a few seconds, come back and look at the person in the eye when you're speaking. Okay, this is a common mistake a lot of us make. So just try to maintain eye contact. And another thing, I have the same problem is that I keep rocking when I speak because I'm very restless. And I've noticed you do it too. So, when we catch ourselves doing that, let's just try and ground ourselves and, stay in one place. Otherwise, it's very distracting for the other person, right?
yes,
So for your body language and eye contact, just work on this. That's nothing too big, but it just adds on to the conversation. All right. The other thing that you need to work on is your vocabulary. All right. I've noticed that your tenses are in place and you're not making mistakes with your articles and prepositions and things like that. All right. But what you can improve on is your vocabulary. So, usually, when we're trying to explain like a concept, instead of saying 5 to 6 lines about it, there's usually one word that just sums it up. So let's try
yes,
and use those words so we can save our energy, as well as make people think that we're actually very fluent and we know what we're talking about. Okay, so let's try and expand our vocabulary a little. um like when you were talking about skincare and having marks on your face and black spots and pimples, right? You can just sum that up by saying acne and blemishes,
yes, that's blemish.
right? Right. Okay. And there were, one second, I've made notes almost everywhere. You used the word limelight, which I really liked in the sentence. That's a good word to have in your vocabulary, and you used it correctly, so I like that. And initially, when we were talking about the lottery, and you said, you don't really believe in it, you can say, I'm skeptical about it.
Skeptic.
All right. Yes. And about, giving packages to different influencers, those are called PR packages.
PR package.
Yes. Okay. PR packages. Um, and yeah, when you said you can remove tan and things like that, I think that's like tan removal or anti-tan. Okay, so basically what you said is correct. All right, you did not make any mistakes in that, but you can refine your vocabulary a little and use different words because let's be honest, we live in an age where people's attention spans are very low, right? And the more fluently we speak and the bigger words we use, the more expansive our vocabulary is, the more people will respect us. So let's try to change our perspective from a more colloquial manner of speaking, a layman manner of speaking, to a little more professional. All right.
Yes, yes,
So we
ma'am.
can work on that. And you said very much irritating at one point, and this is a very, very common mistake everyone makes. So irritating is an adjective, right? We are describing something as irritating. So when we talk about any adjective, before that we never add much. Okay, so you can say it is very irritating, very annoying, very frustrating, very small, very big. Don't say much. Okay, so you won't say very much irritating, very much small. So let's eliminate the word much. All right. Okay.
Yes,
So instead of saying very irritating, you can even say infuriating. Instead of saying very angry, you can say enraged. Instead of, very small, you can say dainty. So okay, so we can replace a few words like this instead of saying very. Okay. And the other thing is sentence runoff. All right. So because we were talking about a topic that you really liked, small businesses and skincare. So it's very natural, we get caught up in the moment and we keep speaking and we don't really pay attention to our sentence structure. So there were many times when, you started a sentence and then you cut off midway and then you started a different sentence.
Another sentence.
Right? Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that happened only because you were very excited about the topic and you had a lot of thoughts. So what we can do over here is just work a little bit on, our sentence structure. After we finish a sentence, just take a small pause. You know how in English we put a full stop at the end of a sentence, indicating that the sentence is complete. Do the same thing with your speech. All right. So after you're done speaking a sentence, take like a 2 second pause, not too long, just like a 2 second pause, and think of your next sentence. All right. So because we have so many things in our head, we can prioritize what goes next and then what goes after that. So it's a really beautiful way of storytelling where everything is in order as well as your sentence structure is perfected. And in that 2 second break, when you think about your next sentence, even your vocabulary and your grammar will be perfect. All right, so take that time, and with practice, it will come automatically, where your thoughts and your speech are, in perfect unison, and it's correct. But for now, let's try and take that small pause and also work on our vocabulary.
Yes.
All right. Do you have any questions
Yes.
for me?
No. Actually, the you said that I need to use, I need to expand my vocabulary. So I tried using that, and in one conversation, in one session, I was really trying hard to use those advanced vocabulary, but I end up, not speaking at all.
Right.
So, like,
Okay.
how much time will I give to myself to, get accustomed to those words so that they come naturally to me and I can speak?
Right. Absolutely. Okay, I think the session's going to end in 1 minute. I'll try speaking really fast. Hope you can catch up. So, what you can do is learn at least one new word a day. Okay. Don't try to learn too many words at once. Any word that you like, okay, that sounds good to you, learn that. And what you have to do is use that in a sentence. All right. Use that in at least 5 sentences that same day. All right. So when you come on Clapingo, you can use it with a tutor or like anyone around you that you speak to in English. Use that sentence. So once you force yourself to, make sentences with that word, you will remember it. All right. Because you put it in a sentence, you got the context. Right. So just keep practicing this. Don't just learn a word and leave it. Use that word at least 5 times in that same day. And that way, slowly it will just become a natural part of your vocabulary. You will imbibe it. All right.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Right. I had a great conversation with you. It was
Same
really
here,
nice.
ma'am.
All right. Bye bye. Have a great day.
Yes. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.